Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Zabarnyi makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's a real physical presence to start with, and for me, he anticipates the game extremely well. What I like about him most, though, is the effect he has on the rest of the defence. He's one of those players that makes other players play better. He's always talking.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is dash. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Van Bronckhorst with the short one. Nice control. Messi, oh, good climb! No, just not quite. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Fernandes concedes a free kick for that. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through. Dani Olmo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Zielinski, and it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. Not the most accurate part. Big chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Pete...
And it's been given away. He's found a way through. Opts to play it back. That's going to go a long way. Zabarnyi promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicked it back promptly. Ferran Torres. Donnarumma claims comfortably. And the pass is intercepted. Good ball, good take. He's in, must be! And he's quick to get rid.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Sabani. And Serginho. Van Bronckhorst. It's a searching pass. And they're back on the ball again. And there's green grass ahead of him. Zielinski. Serginho. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Hazard. He's picked his way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, what a chance for a shot! And no mistake. And they're back in front. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid leading now. That has been cut short. Well-timed, excellent interception. He is through here! Deftly away. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Dani Olmo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. And it's Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Look at the space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass isn't the best. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is all they have time for.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23.
Down to business again.
El dorsal 7. Ribery. Cambio de jugadores.
Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Hazard finding himself in space. And this is Ribery. And Ribery! Can he spark a counter here? Oh, played through for the wide man. Hakimi. Hakimi, tidy with his distribution. Madrid, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he was quick to react. Zielinski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
El dorsal 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 4,
Cannavaro.
el dorsal 8.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's in a great position here. He's had it taken off him. Ribery. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Ferran Torres. And that is a little undercooked. Ribery. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? It's a goal! They're back within reach! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So could they be onto something here? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Referee has gone straight to his pocket, yes, a second yellow, and he's off. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Kane aimed beyond the defence. No, it's come to nothing. Hakimi. Zabani. Cannavaro. Van Bronckhorst tries to play it through. He's found space here. Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Ferran Torres! Torres! And how did he not put that away?
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
They've played it short. Now it's Kane. That is great defending, so alert. Now then, the ball's come loose. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's shot a goal! Well, now that's another chance. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Neymar. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Fernando Torres. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Van Bronckhorst plays it short. And that has sent him sprawling. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Knocks it into space. Kane. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway. Madrid need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. And it's Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross goes in. Bullish header! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Look at the space. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. So no flag here. He's dealt with that really well. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflex.
There's the shot! And it's there! And look who it is! He leads the way, he leads the way again! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Odegaard.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aimed beyond the defence. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rashford. Plays a sharp little ball here. Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Camavinga! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here.
Shevchenko! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That looks a cracking ball. Hazard. Now there's Hazard! And that's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kubasi. Zielinski. Now it's Dani Olmo. Serginho gets across to intercept that. It's a really well-measured ball. Ødegaard. Kubasi. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. Oh, shooting chance! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Dani Olmo. And a shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they can counter here. Ødegaard. Zielinski. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodgers. It's Camavinga. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Kane. Now can he find and the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Hazard finds himself offside. Kane. Courtois claims comfortably. White. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Down to business again. Van Bronckhorst gives no quarter whatsoever. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Bronckhorst made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now he's got space here, and that's a simple one for the keeper. Rashford. He's picked his way through. Rashford. Now this could be a chance. It's Rashford! It's hit the upright. And it's been hooked away. And that's another good win of the ball. Sends it crossfield. Not the most accurate pass. Rodgers. And it's Camavinga. Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Bronckhorst. He's had it taken off him. Threads one in. Shevchenko might just make this. Oh, what has happened here? That's a lovely, neat pass. Doué is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's going wide left. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Dani Olmo, ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend the... Dani Olmo! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Serginho. Rashford in acres of space out wide. And he can thump it away. Camavinga. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Zielinski, lobbed in behind. Now it's Shevchenko. Doué gets into a good position. Tries to play it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Madrid have their third corner. And he's managed to get rid. And they've got a throw. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Kubasi. Serginho. Camavinga. Well, that has not gone well. And he's managed to get free. White. Ødegaard. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Bronckhorst wants to run onto this. White calmly anticipates. Corner number 2 then. Van Bronckhorst plays it short. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's White. And here's Doué. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Kane certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And this is Shevchenko. He shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Bronckhorst. Van Bronckhorst powering forward here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, red, nice interception. White. Doué. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A statement win on a crucial day